Hi, this is David Saville. Just got off an incredible coaching call with one of the people who's agreed to be coached by video. I gave away £2,000 worth of free coaching so that they agreed to be recorded by Skype. And I will be putting those out when I get around to editing. It was a second conversation with a guy called Tume. And he's got a startup tech company in Zimbabwe. Quite an exciting venture, and I love just exploring people's businesses in different parts of the world. You know, it's just fucking exciting for me, and to see the transformations occurring. Now, one of the things that came out of this session was about overcomplication. So, you know, he had these ideas and this way of being, and these ideas of how things would happen and what he needed to do. And essentially what I was coaching him on is just stripping that all away, cutting back to the simplest form of what needs to be done. Because business and life are really simple, really fucking simple. We often overcomplicate it, but it is easy. If you've got a product that you want to get out to the world and you need to find out, obviously you need to test it, you need to find out if it's good, right? You come up with an idea with some tangibility, you put it out there and you get feedback, right? And you develop the idea from that point. If you've got a finished product that how do you find out if it's viable? Get it out with a small group, you test it, you get feedback, you make it better, and then you gradually grow it out, you know? The main thing is, from inspiration to action needs to be really short so that it actually becomes something that exists in the world. Then you can really find out if it's worthwhile. If you have a service, how do you make money with a service? Well, one, you've got to love what you do, because if you don't love it, you're probably going to fail at it. Or if you don't fail at it, it's going to be fucking hard work and life's going to be miserable as you go for it. I wouldn't recommend doing something you don't love. So, you love it. It's a service to people, right? So it makes a difference to them. How do you make it a successful business where you make money? Well, you give that service to people, to person after person after person. You track the difference it makes to them. And at some point you say, if you want more of this, you pay me. And then you start charging whatever fee you want for your service. Now, I recommend keeping the fee low to begin with, and over time increasing it until it feels, as long as it feels good to you, and you're making a difference to people, you make a successful business through that service. It's really easy. Well, easy may be the wrong word, because there's a lot of personal stuff that comes up, personal development stuff, a lot of fears, a lot of self-doubt that will come up. But it's fucking simple. Really, really simple. Any business you have, can start off very small and it can be grown gradually, and the main thing is it can be out there, and it can be, because when things interact with other people, that's when it really becomes something viable. That's when it becomes something that can really be worthwhile. While it's in your head, it's meaningless. Whilst it's an idea on a bit of paper sitting on a computer somewhere, it doesn't do much. When it's out in the world and you're having the engagement of others, you get to make it better, make it real, make it actually effective. So yes, it's a question for you. How are you overcomplicating your business and your life? One or the other or both. Normally, if you're overcomplicating one, you're overcomplicating the other. And we as humans are really good at overcomplicating things, It's like our education teaches us to overcomplicate life, the beauty and simplicity of life. So how are you overcomplicating your life? And what step do you could take, but is scary to take? What is that thing that you're like, as you think about this question, there's that thing that you're like, I don't want to say, because it's scary, and once you speak it out, you may actually have to do it. What is that thing? Post in the comments below or send me a message. Take care.